Dear students, I'm happy to say that I have been able to successfully transfer lecture notes, study material, my personal efforts notes to you. So far, I have sent you 16 lectures, and because of shortage of time, I am sending you this lecture number 17, selection rules and band intensity, although there is nearly, I think, 10 to 15% material which I could have communicated if there were face-to-face classes. Secondly, it becomes quite difficult uh, for for me, and I think for you as well, to learn things while sitting at a distance. The spirit of this course, of course, it was a difficult course, is question answer, and this is my last lecture on this topic, Chem 524. So you are welcome to, before examination, you are welcome to ask me question on telephone or email. Selection rules and band intensities. I think the spelling are wrong in intensities. You can correct it. Sorry. There are a few selection rules. I will discuss them with you. The relative intensities of the absorption bands are governed by selection rule. The first one is Laporte selection rule. Transitions that involve a change in quantum number L. Okay, you are familiar with this L. Okay, that is change in L plus minus 1 are Laporte allowed. For L equal to S, it is 0. L equal to 0, it is S orbital and P. So S to P is allowed. P to D is allowed. Okay, because L value, there is a change, 2 and 1, plus minus 1 there are. Such transitions have high absorption coefficient, epsilon value. Absorption is given by formula A is equal to epsilon C and L, okay, where C is concentration and this is in moles per liter, and L is path length, it is in centimeter, and epsilon is coefficient, okay, molar absorption coefficient. The units I have written here, concentration moles per liter, this is in centimeter, and epsilon, it is in per mole and per centimeter. Okay, we can calculate from this equation the value of epsilon. Epsilon will be A divided by absorption divided by C over L. There are several short questions on this equation, numerical problems. I was not able to discuss those with you, okay, because of shortage of time. Epsilon is high per Laporte allowed transition. What is Laporte allowed transition? Yes, delta L should be plus or minus 1 you can have transition from P to D or from D to B. P is 1, D is 2. Okay, so these transitions are allowed. Or you can have transition from S, okay, to SP. Okay, one electron from S goes to P. That is also low. For such transition, epsilon values, look at this, 5,000 to 10,000 okay, units. So therefore, when the transition is from D to D, D is equal to 2, L is equal to 2, L is equal to 2, so delta L is equal to 0, so it is forbidden transition. Okay, so DD transitions are forbidden. The complexes which we have learned, okay, the transitions which the spectra which we have seen and discussed, those are the forbidden transitions. Okay, this rule is relaxed, okay, for molecules without center of inversion. Octahedral, remember, has a center of inversion, whereas these molecules I'm referring, they do not have center of inversion. I will explain what is the center of inversion. It's a group theoretical term. I've already given you material on that. Here is this molecule, SF4HCl, octahedral. S, these fours are here. Now see, this chlorine, when it goes through the center, doesn't see chlorine. If there was chlorine, then there is a center of inversion. There is no center of inversion. Okay, so SF6 has center of inversion. SF5Cl doesn't have. A similar molecule is there. For such transition, epsilon, look at that, very small compared to 5,000 to 10,000. Okay, the value goes way down. Remember, symbol G, okay, we usually write T2G and EG. Okay, this symbol G is used for orbitals and shape which have center of inversion. Okay, now let me show you p orbital plus and minus. Okay, this doesn't have a center of inversion. D orbital, they have a center of inversion. Negative C can see negative across, positive can see positive across. So see, what is center of inversion? Center of inversion or center of symmetry, symbol is I for it. A molecule or a shape has center of inversion when for any atom in the molecule an identical atom exists diametrically opposite to this center. So see this molecule, manganese, this is the center. So this molecule, this atom can see this atom across the center of inversion. There is O2 here also, O2 here, O2 here. If there was anything, something different here, then the center, it will, center there will be, it will not have the center of inversion. Therefore, now come to the d orbital. D orbitals have center of inversion. This is d orbital, dx, dxy, okay, dyz and dxz. Plus can see plus, minus can through the center. So T2G or EG is used for d orbitals, not T2U or EU. When you see the character table, in character table, this is also used, and these are also, when there is a molecule with center of inversion, then G is used. When there is a molecule without center of inversion, G is used. Come back here. This is a molecule which doesn't have a center of inversion, so we will not use T to G. We will use T to U. And what is this U means and what is this G means? Okay, U means ungerade. Ungerade, that's a German word. Okay, and G means gerade. Gerade means one which has center. This is ungerade, which doesn't have. Look at HCl molecule. Okay, HCl doesn't have center of inversion. A tetrahedral molecule, you can see it doesn't have a center of inversion. Chloroform is also tetrahedral, it doesn't have a center of inversion. So tetrahedral molecules, they do not have center of inversion, while octahedral molecules, they have. I have shown here the example. Okay, this is the tetrahedral, this is the p orbital, plus and minus, center of inversion, lacks center of inversion. P orbitals have no center of inversion. We use symbol U for them. For set of p orbitals, symbol T1 is U and EU is U, not G is U. Note, for D to D transition, delta L is equal to 0, fair enough, so it is Lippard forbidden. P to transition, delta again, so it should be forbidden, Lippard forbidden. For G to G, okay, because this is used where you have the centra, they are forbidden. Similarly, U to U, they are also forbidden. However, for G to U, this will become allowed, or from U to G, it will become allowed. So what I am saying is, from T1U to T2G, okay, this will be allowed. But if it is T2U, then it will become forbidden. Conclusion, Lippard selection rule can be said in some different words. Before we used, okay, where we have delta L equal to plus minus 1 definition, they are Lippard allowed. Now what I am saying, transitions between states of the same parity, G to G, U to U, they are forbidden. So this is the statement of Lippard rule, and that was also statement of the Lippard delta L equal to plus minus 1, like here, delta. Okay, now let's see what spin selection rule you already know. I don't have to explain it. Transition between states of the same spin multiplicity are allowed. This is 3, this is 3 allowed. This is 3, this is 1, okay, spin, forbidden. This is 5, this is 5, allowed. During transitions, now this is another rule. Okay, please note. During transition between energy levels, an electron doesn't change its spin. It is forbidden. Okay, now I have made an example here. Okay, this is a D5 system. When one electron will go up, it has to get inverted. Okay, it was like this, then it has to become this to reach here. I've shown it here. Okay, this is forbidden. Electron cannot change its spin. D transitions are forbidden. In manganese D5, transitions become additionally forbidden due to selection rule appointed, okay, point 2p here, this one, they become additionally. The value of manganese compounds show low epsilon value. This is because they are Lippard and they become forbidden because of the electron inversion for transition. all transition metal compounds are of fast color, okay, deep color they have, but manganese compounds are of light pale color. E value, okay, peak heights of manganese compounds are small. See the E values of various peaks of manganese manganese fluoride spectrum. They range from 0. Look at this value. This is epsilon value. It is not in thousand. It is not 5 as in DD transition. Okay, it is DD transition, but then it is further forbidden. So these values, even this 0.15. So this is D5 special structure. Okay, and this is the last one. One electron transition is allowed, but simultaneously 2 electron transition, okay, not allowed. Okay, here are 2 electron, D2 system. 1 electron can go up, becomes excited state, fair enough, it can go allowed. Here are 2 electrons, this is the second excited state. Now this is forbidden. Okay, so 2 electron transitions are forbidden, 1 electron is allowed. Okay, 1 electron transition, the spin should remain the same. I mean, if it was in plus 1/2, it will not become minus half. It will not become inverted. This is the end of selection rules and band intensities, and of course this is the end of my last lecture for Chem 524. God bless you and be with you for your examination, Chem 4. Okay, I will write you an email where I will give you some informations about the paper and so on, some instructions I will give you. Thank you very much.